Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Comment down below if you can hear me. Hey, Melissa. Hey, love. Hey, everybody. So, thank you guys so much for joining the live. Um, Happy Sunday. I hope you guys go and check out the video that I posted earlier on Jazzy. So, you guys, I'm going to try to make this live just really, really quick because I wasn't even going to come live today. I really had this scheduled for tomorrow, but I just want to come live and just get this out the way because I've been telling you guys, I made you a mod bill. But hey, everybody, Life of a Lady, Rose, Mo14, Erica, hey, love. So I know I've been telling you guys for a while that I was gonna do this Illiana Brown live, and I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do I'm not going to go too in depth on it because I wanted to kind of speak more on it throughout, as this whole thing goes down with her, because y'all know it's just been like so much going on with this girl. I just been like, hey Chelsea, hey baby, hey Capricorn lady, hey everybody joining. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you guys come in or you come out, and make sure you follow the Instagram Spill Tea with TaylorXo. So yeah, you guys, I've been telling you guys for the longest that I was gonna do this Illiana Brown situation, and she doesn't really post like every day, but she does post every other day. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna try to make this live really quick, and just like run over some things with her, and then I'll do another live where we get really in depth and do the whole history on her. But I will say that everybody knows Illiana Brown by first and foremost. You guys know that she had came on here and basically she tried to say that she was homeless and living in her car, and that she had her son and she was currently pregnant. And even Liv had voice that she was, she felt sorry for her, that she was concerned about her. And, Ileana basically had grew her following off of this whole story that she was homeless and pregnant and, she didn't really have anybody. And a lot of people had caught on to her, routine, how she just would do certain things that, a homeless person that you so-called claim wouldn't do. Like, she would it seemed like she was still, like she had parked her car in the back of it, and there was a house in the background, and people were saying, well, that had to be her mom's house, or it had to be some family's house. And how uh how she was bathing a little boy. And I didn't really watch those videos back at that time. I watched a few when Liv did bring it up, because I did watch Liv. So, I didn't get too far into it, but I did see a few videos, like I said, where she explained that she was pregnant, and that, she was homeless, and so on and so on. So, she gained a lot of followers off of that. And I guess she just continued on YouTube. And I stopped watching her for a while until, she popped back up. And, I was just watching some of her content, and I was just like, wow, her story is just, I know a lot of people, like I said, I haven't did too much of the history on her baby dad and how she, with her son and all that. I know she got pregnant with her son fairly early at like 16, 17. And, she got pregnant by an older man. And, she was just one of those wild girls that just got pregnant, and just had to, I guess, had no choice but to kind of chill out, because she did become a mother. I mean, her support system, she does have her mother and her sister seem to be fairly involved with her, but for the most part, it just seems like you know she has a mom and a grandmother and sister that could help her. But yeah, I don't think she listens. Yeah, I noticed in her vlogs, she seems like she wants to portray this thing like she makes so much money off YouTube. She's doing so much better than the rest of her family, and she's this, she's that. But it just seems like, the money that she claims to have, and the way she lives, and just with her son, it just doesn't add up. Now, I know a lot of people have said that they wanted to give her slack because, she's a younger girl. I think she's about to turn 20. Yeah, her sister does seem to have more common sense than her. Hey, Judy. Hey, baby. She does seem to have more common sense than her, and she does seem to be way better with her son than Illiana is with her own son. But yeah, so a lot of people, didn't want to really react on her. And I don't know how old her sister is. I think her sister's older than her, because Ileana, there's no way that her sister is younger than her. Her sister does look fairly older than her. Ileana's only like 19. She's about to turn 20, I think, in like any day now, or within the next month or two. Um so you said you talked to her mother and sister. You talked to her sister, and her sister said, and her mother said that she doesn't listen. Oh, I agree. She's unfit without trying, and looks like without knowing. She thinks she's killing the game. Yeah, she brings rent. Yeah, yeah. I mean, brings random dudes. So we're gonna just get into that. Like I said, I'm gonna skim right through this, and then I'm gonna end this live, and then maybe I'll do a video, or we'll do another live where we get like really into it. Um, but I like I said, a lot of people kind of didn't want to react on her because, like I said, she's a younger mother. People think, just give the girl a little bit of slack, that that she's younger. But there's plenty of young mothers out here who just know better. And it just seems to me that it's a lot more of laziness than not knowing. When you have a child, especially, this little boy's almost like 3 or 4 years old. It's not like he's a baby. So yeah, I don't get where people use the pull the young card when it comes to her. um She bathes with shampoo. Yeah, Mo, I heard that the baby daddy is in his 30s. Yeah, so that's crazy. Um, so she was living in this apartment for a while. The I'm guessing that she was paying for the, apartment off YouTube checks. And she did have, it was like a jazzy situation. Like, she had a lot of her furniture from Rent-A-Center, and I guess, she ended up getting all her furniture taken because she wasn't making payments on the furniture, and she wouldn't really have food in her house because we all know that she just drives in that car continuously just drives around all day long in that car, and just I guess goes from visiting dude to dude and eats out and goes shopping, and just does the most unnecessary things. Like, sis, you know he is the cutest little thing. um just does like so much unnecessary things. Like, sis, like, stay home and, take care of your son. A lot of people have suspected that this little boy is autistic, I guess, because, he's just very nonverbal. And, to be 3 years old or almost four, I don't know how he is, two, almost three. He's just very nonverbal. I don't even hear him ever say her name like mama, or, blurt out a word or anything. It's like, it's always just, he doesn't say anything at all. I never see her, teach him anything. Most of the time she talks to him like he's a dude off the street, and, doesn't really seem to take the time to sit down and do anything with him, teach him anything. She kind of just gives him food to sit him down, and, puts on a movie for him, or gives him to her mother, and she's out and about doing what she wants. And yeah, he does not talk at all. And, you could tell he gets very frustrated because he doesn't know any words. And, she seems to not really care so much. People have, her comments are awful. I mean, every comment on her videos is people telling her that she needs to get her son evaluated, that she needs to spend more time with her son, sitting down, teaching him things, maybe put him in early intervention or a preschool or something to where, he can get some type of help. Um, I think it's Amarion. I think that's his name, Amarion, something like that. Yeah, he doesn't talk. Yeah, so people have been telling this girl, like, instead of you driving around all day looking for fast food, looking for guys to screw, why don't you get your son some help? And people have called CPS on her because, she's basically just, I guess, letting this boy fall asleep when he wants throughout the day. So, she's voiced many times that, he doesn't go to sleep till sometimes, 3 in the morning till 6 in the morning. That he basically is free to do whatever. He has his own schedule. He sleeps when he sleeps. He eats when he eats. And we all know that, kids around that age, they should be having a set time, a set schedule of, you know, eating lunch, taking a nap, eating dinner, brushing teeth, getting in the bath, settling down, and it's time for bed. Kids need that type of schedule. So, they kind of know, and their body is immune to, okay, well, I know that I'm getting ready to eat lunch. I know that I'm getting ready to take a nap. I know that I'm getting ready to go to bed. So it's not like they're just free falling the whole day. I mean, some adults don't even do that. So why a 2, 3-year-old boy should be doing that is just crazy to me. So her mother was living with her. Her sister was living with her in that apartment that she currently had left. Now, she didn't really speak much on the apartment situation because, as of right now, she's living in a motel, and then she's back and forth to her grandmother's house, and then she supposedly had got a room. So she's been back and forth all over the place. But people have wondered, like, how did she get evicted from, because now I'm starting to think that she did get evicted from this place just because she's been speaking on credit, that she wants to get a credit card to fix her credit. And she's been talking about she's still paying bills from when she had the apartment. Like, she's still, excuse me, like, she's still paying cable bills, electric bills. So it just leads me to believe that she did not maybe make rent, and she got evicted from that apartment. That's why she just left so urgently. And she had claimed that she had paid up an extra month, and she just wanted to get out that at that second because she had a place set up. But now looking back, I mean, I don't understand why she was such in a rush to get out of the apartment, because, and she had an extra month paid up, because, and why she didn't stay there, because she is currently, from motel to motel, her grandmother's house, She was staying at a friend's house. Uh, Someone tried to expose her for not only having OnlyFans, but that she has back page too. I'm praying for. Yeah, well, um, I remember like a few months back, somebody had claimed that she was, prostituting in some type way. She had claimed that she had a sugar daddy, and she had some makeup on, and as soon as she went to go see this man, she had came back in the car and her lipstick, and the next scene her lipstick was all messed up, and we all know that what that means she was doing. But she suddenly had the $600 to $800 in her hand that she claimed that this man had gave her. But then she tried to say that this man had an SSI check, and she was waiting on him to get his check. So I don't know if she was screwing men for money, which most of the times that's what it is when you have sugar daddies. You do have to do some type of screwing for some money. But I don't know if that's what she was doing. A lot of people have claimed that she was on drugs, which I did suspect myself for a while, because she just was very off, and some at some moments she would be, very like slow and just her normal self, and then she would act like she was all like hyper, and she would talk fast, and she didn't know what to do with herself. So uh, she didn't pay Mace. She owed back rent from the top of the year. Yeah, well, I knew it had to have been something. There's no way that you just paid up a month and you just automatically left and you had no place set up. I truly believe, like I said, that she was kicked out of there and she had no choice but to leave. So I'm sitting here wondering, her mother and her sister were staying with her. I'm sure one of them have decent credit. You can't tell me that at least one of them don't. Why they couldn't get a place for her and her son to stay, so her son is not back and forth to room, being around these boo things that she constantly claims she has. I mean, it's different men all the time. She's messing with one man that she says she don't mess with him, and then she's messing with another man. And none of these men that she, so-called claims that she is with have any cars, any money, no nothing. She openly says that, she picks them up, she pays for their food, she does this, she does that. So, she just has no shame in telling her business all over YouTube about what's really going on over there. But for some reason, she was very quiet uh, about this whole housing situation. So she's claimed that she has money put up, she's been saving all this money. So, she hasn't really spoke on a place. She said that she plans to move to Florida, but I find it really hard to believe that uh I find it hard to believe that, she wouldn't have a place, because I know that before she had left the place, she was looking to get a trailer that was like 600 or 700 a month. And I could have swore that somebody had said that they called up her current apartment place, and basically she did not get the place because, I'm guessing the landlord or the leasing person had told them that maybe she was always late on rent. The condition of her apartment was terrible. You guys do know that she had bed bugs. She had, a bunch of bugs in her apartment. It was dirty. She did not take care of it. And, I don't expect her to be taking care of her place when, she doesn't even take care of her hygiene. Him is Missy. She doesn't even take care of her hygiene, nor her son's hygiene, let alone the place that she lives in. I mean, her hygiene is terrible. She's constantly rubbing her boobs and smelling her fingers, and, wearing the same clothes for days on end. And her hair is constantly greasy and fried looking, and, just not taking showers, not brushing her teeth. Just, terrible, terrible hygiene. And not only, was the worst thing about it is she just uploaded a video, I think a day or two ago. And, usually when a child poops, you before a bath, uh, you wipe them down because, I know it's a waste of wipes, but why would you put your child in the bath with a poopy butt she said this was the biggest poop that her son had took. Um, and she had claimed that she did not even wipe, her son off. She took him straight out of the diaper, and she put him in the bath, and she said he was sitting in poop water. And not only did she, not refill this bath, not nothing, she washed his hair with this poop water. And she said that there was poop floating around all in the water. Now, sis, why do you tell the internet that? Not only that, but she told the internet that she doesn't even barely wash her son's hair. And I'm just like, oh my God, like sis is just so dirty. Like, how can you just be that dirty to the point to where you just have your son not taking baths, wearing the same stuff, bathing in poop water. It's just like it's terrible the way that, she has this boy with his hygiene. Um I know in some of the videos, like, the boy will go to sleep with his outdoor clothes on, no bath, no brushing the teeth, just puts him straight to bed with jeans on. And, I mean, that's even uncomfortable for an adult to go to bed with some jeans on, let alone, a child just put to bed, no diaper change, uh, no snack at night, no brushing the teeth, no bath, no nothing. And I know her mom sees these videos. I know, even her mom living with her. I know, she got on her for some things too. So I'm just like baffled by the things that this girl shows. And, I just sit here and think, like, if she shows this type stuff on camera, then what does she do? What does she do off camera? I just don't understand. She needed a towing on live. She gave the tow company her cell phone number, and we all heard her number. Yeah, and she said she ended up having to change her number because of that. Like, sis, why wouldn't you edit that out? It just shows how lazy she is. I don't really think she doesn't really edit any of the vlogs. I think she just, runs the camera and, cuts it here and there, but she does not really do any type of editing to her videos. And her subscriber count has stayed at the same number for a good while. I asked her sister some questions. She said that she really wasn't living with her. She was trying to be there for her nephew, which I agree. Her sister seems to be very good with Amarian. He kind of needs, that extra person in his life that knows what they're doing, because, the girl is just clueless when it comes to a child. Um, her not sure the dad isn't involved. Well, I have heard from people that he is not involved as far as seeing him. I know she mentioned that his dad hadn't seen him for months, but he does send over child support, like $100 to $200 a month for him. But I know for a fact that, Amarian does not see his father at all. She claims that he has not seen him in months. She never mentions that, the father took him or asked for him. So I'm just guessing, like I said, that he just kind of just got out of that little boy's life, and the baby dad wants to be involved more, but she doesn't allow him. That's very strange. As much as she seems like she always wants to drop the baby off on her mom, she doesn't really want to be bothered with the baby. You would think that she would let the father be involved. So, yeah, I don't know for a fact, Mo 14, but I do know that I heard her say that she got child support. And I heard from somebody else that he does pay child support about 100 to 200 a month, but he does not see him. Uh, yeah, needs to leave the bums alone and focus on her son. I agree. I agree. It's just, there's so much to unwrap here with her that I can't really do it all in one live. But, it's just, she's scared that he might take him. Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, like I said, CPS was called on her by, a subscriber. I don't know if it was family, but I'm pretty sure it was a subscriber. And basically the people, he pays child support, but never met his son. He's married. Oh, wow. That is crazy. And Bella Bougie, she seems like she has no type of, she's mentioned before that she slept with men that do have women or girlfriends. That she has sneaky links to where, they're sleeping with her and they already have girlfriends. So I would not, put it past her that she did get pregnant by a man that already had, a wife or a girlfriend. She seems like she does not really care about that, as long as she gets a screw out of it and, some money. Or I don't know. She doesn't mention a sugar daddy anymore. So I don't know if she is still with that sugar daddy that was getting an SSI check or something. But she claims that she constantly has money. She's constantly paid. She's saving money, all this money. But it's just like, sis, you buy from City Trends. you buy from the thrift store. Like, where's all this money at that you so called claim that you have? Because you have no, I don't think she has car insurance on her car. She doesn't have a place. She wasn't paying bills at her apartment. I don't know if all her money goes to this car that she has. And because she did say that she like spent like $20,000 on this car, and she still has a lot more to pay off. So I don't know if she, spends all her money on this car, or uh she's paying all this, back money for bills and all the eating out she does, and just probably spends on these men. And she was even getting rooms to sleep with men when she had her apartment. So I could just imagine, the money that she spends on, just these men and herself. And so, she does not seem like she has, that much money that she claims. Yeah, just a trifling female. She's just nasty. Yeah, her boo thing right now is married, and he sees her every 2 months. Oh my God. See, yeah, I don't really hear her say these things, and I haven't, like I said, did too much backstory on this girl. But it's just like, oh my God, sis is just so trifling. Like, how do you just sit there and screw on men that be having whole girlfriends? Like, sis, you don't care about your coochie. Like, just a couple months ago, she thought she was pregnant. I'm like, well, who are you pregnant by? Hey, DJ, fuck you, sue me. Hey, love. Thanks for the support. Um, she be tricking, period. Girl, I know she be tricking. She has to. She has to be tricking, because I know she doesn't make that big of a check off YouTube to where she constantly has all this money that she claims she does. I mean, sis, you're tricking, you're selling drugs, you're doing something. And you can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different. According to her sister, she lied about her age, and she knew that he was married. The wife wanted to help her. Oh my God. Did you do an interview with her mother, her sister, Mrs. Mahogany? Is it on your channel? Did you do an interview, or is this just like privately you did this? Um, yeah, I mean, like, sis just, she even claimed that she was burning a few months ago, or something was going on down there in her coochie. And like, I don't know. I just, the stuff that she says, it's like, I don't know. I like I said, claimed that she thought she was pregnant. And I would think, like, sis, how do you even know who the baby daddy is? You constantly are sleeping with all these random men. Um, I stopped watching her a while back, but like I said, I hear other reactors have mentioned her in chats and stuff too. Yeah, she's trifling. I don't really see a lot of people react to her. I know Blama does, but she loves to hold up our cash when she gets it. Girl, okay. Like, and a lot of people in the comments tell her, like, sis, do not be showing money and flashing like that, because somebody's gonna take that damn money. You're gonna get somebody will rob you. Somebody will, she tells her locations. She's always filming something of where she's at and what she, it's just like, has no shame. No, I wanted her sister's POV, so I asked. She openly shares this information. Oh yeah, she shares everything. I think even her mother has told her, like, stop telling the internet all that stuff. Like, why do you want the internet to know all your business? She don't wash her face, brush her teeth, just get up and put on makeup. Girl, and isn't that the worst? Like, she be falling asleep in her makeup and waking up the next day wearing that makeup out. Don't even clean up the makeup that she already had on. Like, there's nothing worse than falling asleep with the foundation you had on the day before, and you just wake up and you just don't even put nothing on it. You just put more makeup over top of that old makeup that you just had on, or you just wake up and use that makeup. Like, sis, do you believe in makeup wipes? Have you ever heard of a makeup wipe? Wipe that makeup off before you go to bed. It's just so trifling. It's just like, you have all that money, get that hair done. That hair is fried to the core, to the root, dry. Just don't even touch her shoulders, and she be swearing that her hair is growing. And sis, that's burned. That's split ends. Yeah, she's almost worse than Blackfeet. Girl, okay, Tina Lachey, okay. I believe if she hasn't already, yeah, I mean, she's gonna catch something if she hasn't already. She sells her body for money. She's always on the streets tricking around. That female's a mess. I believe it. I totally believe it, Neola. I totally believe it. She's always talking about her boo thing. But girl, it's not just one boo thing. It's like multiple of them. Like you just, one day she's dropping this one. She's getting this one, getting a room with that one, going to this one's house, picking this one up, getting them food. It's like, how do you even keep track of all these men that you're screwing? And they have some of them have girlfriends, and it's just like, her car recently broke down, and y'all know, I mean, her car is like she takes, well, I mean, I say that, but her car is her pride and joy. That's all she does is worry about that car. And her car's been messed up. She literally drove it into the ground to where, she had no choice but to go get it fixed. And I'm sitting here and I commented on one of the videos, like, sis, you got all these good things, but you can't drive nobody's car. No man can give you a car to drive or pick you up. Or, she got in the car, suddenly broke down, and she had called her mom to come pick her up. Like, sis, you have all these good things, and not one could come pick you up when this car was broke down. Like, that's all you had was your mom to come pick you up. Like, and you're supposedly screwing all these men and getting rooms and doing this and that. I don't understand, girl. Her TikTok, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about the TikTok. The TikTok is a mess. Um, yeah, never have no transportation ever. Never ever. I want to dye that hair back black and get a good cut. Yeah, she definitely needs it. I don't think the blonde does it for her. I think she definitely needs all black. Yeah, they never have cars. She's always got to go pick one of them up and buy him some food. She never, ever, ever has a boo thing with a car. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Um, I don't know, y'all. I really do not think that she is getting a place anytime soon. I think she's gonna try to just, stick it out until she can't anymore. As long as she has her car running, I think that's really all she cares about. Um, but you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to do this quick live on her because, like I said, y'all, I've been telling y'all that I was gonna, do this live on her because she's a mess. She's a mess. We will get into more when I do the next live on her. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, did y'all see her take a wipe down the car, throw him some shorts, and head to the car meet? Girl, she's trifling. Bella, she's trifling as hell. She is trifling and has no shame in it. None whatsoever. She puts it all out for everybody to see. Like, girl, you were too grown to be just, not knowing no better. You know what you're doing. You know what you say. You know what you do. Screwing all these different dudes is a right. You know that your son needs help. You know all this. People have been telling you this for, unless she herself has some issue going on or where she just doesn't care and she can't comprehend. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Hey, Scorn Rose. Hey, love. Yeah, girl. I heard she's been tricking for money. I heard she's been doing that. She's been screwing for money. Um, but you guys, we'll get into it in the next live. And I'm gonna do some more research on her. Honestly, I really have not been wanting to watch her because can't take too much of her, but I definitely want to see the back history on her a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you, Scorn Rose. I definitely agree. This and that. Then she can, do what she's got to do to get her son some help and wash that butt. It's crazy. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next live. Make sure you follow the Instagram Spill Tea with TaylorXo, and I will see you guys on another one. And make sure you guys, like I said, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for joining. Oh yeah, she is nasty. Telling all her business and showing her like jazz girl. Yep, Scorn Rose, we were just talking about that in the beginning of the live. I'll come back live and I'll talk about it, y'all. We'll come back live and talk about it. Hit the replay for all you guys just coming in. But thank you guys again so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, I know the weekend's already over, but Uh, and stay tuned because next time I go live, we'll be having a special guest. But thank you guys again and enjoy your night. Thank you, Miss Missy. Thank you, love. Yes, you guys, don't forget to go on my community post and check out my latest community post about the virtual baby shower that I have on August 10th at 1 o'clock p.m. Make sure you guys go ahead. I have the members link posted over on the community post. Go ahead and make yourself a member because like I said, I'll be having my virtual baby shower on August 10th at 1 o'clock p.m. and it will be members only. So make sure you guys go over there and check that out. Yeah, Chanel, baby, you missed it. Like I said, I'll go back live tomorrow and I will be having a special guest. Um, but thank you for joining, Chanel. Um, I'll inbox you when I get off here, Chanel. Thank you, Neola. Y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I can barely even talk. But yeah, y'all, like I said, check out that community post. Hit that members button if you do want to be involved in the virtual baby shower. I have all my links posted over there for the registry, for the members, for the Instagram. So thank you guys so much, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night.